And looking to throw, Penix. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And the Falcons, first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Here's Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4, second down coming up. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Third down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Penix. They're able to convert.
Man, that diving shit gotta go, dude.
Oh, nice job there. Putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to big dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Algier will score. Touchdown Atlanta.
Sometimes it's getting too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Saints. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate.
I ain't gonna lie, Maury. Hey, he got to go to the Hall of Fame for returning, man. He's a return demon.
That thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, And afterwards, they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To the air, Penix. He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive, then march to the end zone the last time out.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick the play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Now Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit? Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Shuck now to throw. Caught by Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards. The first catch there for Wilson and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the bootleg, Shuck with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing, Shuck. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Mike. And the Falcons are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now, think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Looking to throw, Penix. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be...
Don't be doing that weird shit, man.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's put up
It's that weird shit.
Whenever he could with deeper throws. Let's put a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact, a lot of time there. And now 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner.
Fuck that up.
Completion from him. He's been on point this entire
Inch completion-wise, way up. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
3 yards.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now 2nd and 9. Now Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it in well. I bet he would have tried to run through the entire defense if he meant reaching that marker.
Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Crenshaw Jenkins as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. This pass is caught by London. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike out with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Running lanes went a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down, Atlanta.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
Yo, they giving this man everything, man. It's crazy.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. And it's caught. Now the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I forgot I had so much time in my pocket there, bro.
How did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need to tip the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll run here with Algier. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Algier again. And this time he is in for a Falcon touchdown. That seemed pretty ideal.
I knew this was going to be
the
my hardest
offense,
game,
Charles.
man.
You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and
You gotta be kidding.
risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw is Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And this pass.
Look at this bullshit.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Fielded just inside the 20. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all total. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Here's Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And throwing again here. Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Third down, Shuck from the gun. That is caught. And I think the ball's out. And the Falcons say they...
Yo, this game sucks, bro. This game is terrible.
About ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking deep here from Mooney. Well, this is taken.
He's doing that weird shit, Mark.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll throw with Penix. That one deep for London. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 47 yards. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass is 30th on the year. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. A give up the middle. Jenkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Saints 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. Finding Kyle Pitts running the slam. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Chase Young. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
Now Penix. And his throw is incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They have the nice cushion. They just want to throw it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And the Falcons
straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Algier going straight ahead. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup there that's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for it with Algier.
Is that not holding?
Tyler Algier, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a... And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 51 yards. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And Around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Whoa, he trying to do that weird stuff. Weirdo.
Send out the field goal unit.
You weird, bro. You trying to move my people out of position. You weird.
This from 54 yards away.
You weird, man. It's weird.
That's running out of steam.
You weird, bro.
He left it just short. No good. The lead will hold at
You weird, bro. You weird, bro.
Charles, all things considered, I
Weird.
guess it's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team.
Oh, my diamond. Oh, that. Oh.
And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Demario Davis there on the stop. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Connecting with Johnson.
And he'll be out right at the 35. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
He's got Johnson.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
Throwing, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having. Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now Shuck setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
That's another Saints.
They will throw again. Shuck.
Oh, way, bro.
That should do it. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs and monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.
You can't move my wide receivers and shit.